All right, cool. Let's go do a run up and get up in the air before we sweat to death. All right. Downtown Island traffic, Diamond 9053 Charlie Tango, taxiing from the shade hangars to run up area, runway 8 downtown.
Now, see, that's what I'm... Who are you talking to? That's what I'm asking now.
I'm talking to everybody.
Oh, but there is nobody truly having to be listening.
Well, anybody that's around in an airplane's listening, but there's nobody... Yeah, I'm saying that to let everybody else know what we're doing. But there may not be anybody that cares what we're doing because there may not be anybody close. This is uncontrolled or pilot-controlled airport. Yeah, I don't know why there's nobody out here. It's a really nice night to be out flying.
Yeah, these, you can hear a lot better and control a lot of stuff. Yeah, I like these headphones. It's kind of worth the money.
Oh, yeah, I think it is. And did you turn yours on, or are you still just using it normal?
Well, let me...
So if you turn it on, it gets even better.
So on is just power button.
Yeah, push and hold it until the green light comes on.
Holy shit, that is 10 times better.
Yeah. So I kind of like being able to hear every little thing the engine's doing. So I don't turn mine on until I'm up in the air a couple thousand feet.
Yeah, you know, that's when I really could not hear at all when we started taking off and getting up in I couldn't hear what anybody was saying.
Once you have the air moving around you, I mean, it's really easy for any of them to work well on the ground. So, yeah, once we get up flying around a little bit, I'll have you turn it off and then turn it back on to see because that's when you really appreciate it.
Well, I could already appreciate it because it really,
it's clear.
Yeah.
Picking you up. There you go. You just gotta get the little cup action going.
Yeah, cup. I'm not waving. I'm getting there.
So, see all these geese out here on the end of the runway?
Yes.
We'll be looking for those when we come in to land.
Yeah, those are pretty big animals.
Yep. I've seen 2 of them get hit by airplanes. Alright, let's go through our run-up procedure. Alright, controls. Make sure those are still got plenty of room on them. Pedals are free.
What's this little button on it? Is that a button?
That's the mic. So if you push that, you'll start talking to anybody on this frequency.
Oh, I hit it.
That's okay. They just heard me talk. Well, no, I guess it would only be your mic that transmits, not mine. Let's see, run up. We check controls. Brakes are held. Mixture full rich. Throttle 1700 RPMs. Check our magnetos. There's 50 down. Back to full. Checking the right. 50 down. Back to full.
Now what did you just check?
So this is magneto. There's 2 sets of magnetos in the plane, in the engine. So we want to make sure they're both working. It's a redundancy. Alright, engine instruments. All in the green. Vacuum is in the green. Check our alternate air source. No RPM change. Still making voltage, making amps. Annunciator is clear. Circuit breakers are all pushed in. Set our flight instruments. So, there we go.
What'd you just set?
Set our the heading indicator. Basically just set it so that it matches our magnetic compass. This isn't a compass at all, it's just a directional gyro. So it can creep. So to fix the creep, you have to make it match the magnetic again.
Roger.
Alright, we are ready to take off. I like to go through this checklist before actually getting out there. Elevator trim's neutral, fuel pump is on.
You do this when you
Full
was
rich.
taking your test too?
Oh yeah. This is me basically, because I can't do this while I'm taking off, so I go through all this before we go out there to take off. And the two important things are, you know, they're all equally important, but those are the ones you want to read out to yourself before you roll out. We're going to rotate 45, climb 60. And then once we get out of ground effect, we're going to climb 70. All right, we're ready to go.
Oh, so you'd put it, where's the climb 70 at?
Oh, that's speed. We're going to climb at a speed of 70. We're going to rotate at a speed of 45 knots.
Oh, when you're turning?
Yep. Well, no, that's not turning. That's when we're taking off. Let me make another call here. Downtown Island traffic, Diamond 953 Charlie Tango, taking the active runway 8, will be departing to the northeast, Downtown Island traffic. And we'll be ready for an abort in case any of these geese get scared and get wrapped up in our prop.
That would suck.
All right, we are clear right.
You'd think these
Clear
are
left.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. They get right out there like they own the place.
This is interesting. I've never seen birds against the engine this loud.
All right, you're not gonna fly with us. Get on out of the way.
There's some ballsy motherfuckers.
All right, go ahead and shut that little window.
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Don't worry, it'll be cool here in a minute. All right, so we've rotated. Now we're waiting for the liftoff. Now we're in ground effect a little bit. We're waiting for 60. Now we're climbing out at 60. And we're going to continue the climb at 70. And your flights over here, you do this for takeoff, you know. Everything that's from the
Yeah, you got no experience. That's the key. I only got a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's why they're going to allow it.
They have a lot of experience taking the dropping yourself, dropping the flights out. Now we're going to climb over there grade.
Yeah, I'm curious later. If it got signed off, they just all down. You know, the instructor like messed it up or did it fix it?
Yeah.
Well,
we're right now, I'm sure you take it. So you get sick? Yeah. All right, so you're basically, the forward back, right now it's control your speed. You pull back a little bit, we'll back. You want to be 70, you pull back just a little bit. The pull back slows down, you turn left, turn right, we also need this. After the kick right, average 3, 6, 45. So this is your turn, you're left and right. You're a little faster, pull back 6, slows back down to 70. That's right there. That's too much over, and now you turn left again.
This thing's a little easier to come on,
It's easier to so if you're trying to keep us on 45, then that's right, 45. And then the forward back, we're going to keep on 90. Where you going?
I'll check it out.
This is what he said.
Okay, back, back.
That's what it's down.
53 inform. There's no traffic observed between you and Downtown Island Squad.
Go ahead, throttle us back a little bit.
Good night.
We're trying to get down to 3,500. So keep it, you know, like a 500 foot per minute. I've never gone this direction around Maryville, so this will be kind of different for me too. So see how we're getting closer to the ground, we're getting out of that haze layer that we were flying in? You can see a little bit better.
So it's about 1,000 feet.
Yeah, I mean, it just always varies. You're turning us right again. Get back left.
Oh.
We're going to be flying direct south.
That's a little steep.
That's a little aggressive. You're going to miss it. We went past it. You got to anticipate. And try to keep us like right at 34.
34?
Yeah. Just use whatever throttle it takes to keep us about 34.
Throttle back just a tad bit more. There's definitely a lot going on with this shit. I will be honest.
I'm telling you, man, there's a lot to it.
I think being exposed is half the battle, though.
It is. Part of it for sure. Turn. You're not doing a good job keeping us south there, buddy.
I kind of drift toward the direction once I get
6 miles
going.
northeastbound, 3,500 of Cherokee. I'll give you a clearance once you get past.
Oh man, I've dropped way.
Yep, throttle it up a little.
M67 Romeo traffic, 10 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, out of 5 for 4,000 is an E145.
Oh, looking for the traffic, 67 Romeo.
Throttle it up a little more.
Traffic inside, 67 Romeo.
There you go.
Gotcha.
You know why I wasn't keeping it on south? Because I was just looking over here.
Yep. You'll go where you want to look. So we want to stay, see this inner pink ring?
Yeah.
So not the outermost, but the next one in, we want to stay out of that. We want to stay like halfway between those two. So
Go south.
get us
again.
on, yep, get us back to south. And I'm gonna go ahead and call these guys up.
That's a little steep. But
Yep. Knox approach, Diamond 953, Charlie Tango.
953 Charlie Tango, Knox approach.
3 Charlie Tango is currently 3,200, about 5 miles east of downtown Island Airport. I'd like to do a loop around the Maryville-Alcoa area, staying outside of your airspace, but we'll be a little bit close to it. Just wanted to get on frequency with you.
Ace 2720, turn left at a 140, clear visual approach runway 5 right, traffic no factor.
You're going too far.
140 clear for the visual 5 right, Ace 2720.
Diamond 953 Charlie Tango, squawk 0312, maintain VFR.
0312 in the box for 3 Charlie Tango, maintaining VFR, thanks.
And
So-
Knoxville Cherokee 2367 Romeo.
We're wanting to get into these two rings.
Oh, we're wanting to get
Here,
into them? Oh,
yeah,
I
let
thought
me-
you said stay outside of them.
No, we want to stay outside of the inner one.
Oh, okay.
We want to fly.
Ace 2720.
We're going to fly this track. I'm going to get us pit pointed right at it, and then you're going to take us tangent straight into it.
Okay, I misunderstood you. I thought you wanted to fly the outside.
So, yeah, we want to maintain, and really I've got us cutting in a little bit.
3 Charlie
but you
Tango's
see-
radar contact 5 miles east of the Allen Home Airport. The altimeter is 2994. Say your altitude.
2994 on the altimeter, currently 3,300.
3 Charlie Tango, roger that. Maintain VFR. And tell me again your intentions.
From current position, would like to make a loop around Maryville-Alcoa area and then back to downtown Island for 3 Charlie Tango.
3 Charlie Tango. From now, you can proceed as requested, and I may have to keep you a little further away from the tower than what you want, but we'll see as you get closer.
No problem. I'm willing to do whatever you guys need. Thank you, 3 Charlie Tango.
A little steep.
Yep. So now that we're on radar with those guys watching us, we got to be a little bit more squared up with what we're doing on everything.
687 Lima, Knox approach.
What I don't want to do is have them, hey, 3 Charlie Tango, what the hell are you doing out there? Go ahead and leave my airspace. You're no longer welcome. So let's get us back up to this 3,300.
Oh, okay.
We want to maintain that pretty closely.
I'm ready, 7 Lima, squawk 1144 and maintain VFR. Blue Street 5221, turn 15 degrees left, vector's final descent and maintain 8,000. Coming A7 Lima, ident. From A7 Lima's radar contact, about 1-2 miles to the north of the Gatlinburg Airport. I'll show you at 4,600. The altimeter is 2994.
Alright, we'll get a, well, I mean, we're fine right now. We're not even in.
Lima, change to my frequency 123.9er. A7 Lima negative, change to my frequency 123.9er.
Check out the sun now.
Wow.
Pretty freaking cool. Throttle us up a little bit just to get our speed up a little more.
Departure guard 008, 1,400 for 2,000.
So at steady state flying, throttle equals speed and stick equals pitch.
Lima, roger that. Change to my frequency 123.9er, 23.9.
So yeah, watch the stick now.
I was climbing up.
So short term, throttle equals altitude, and stick equals speed.
So we should be, we level now.
Pretty close. So how's your trim feel? You pushing a lot or pulling a lot? Are you pushing at all or pulling at all?
5221 flighting 260.
Looks like you're pushing a little bit, so go ahead and push the forward button. Couple clicks. There you go.
Atlanta Center, Grumman 568.
Yeah, I guess this changes because of the weather and things of that nature, right?
Approach, roger, maintain
Just
VFR.
airspeed and power settings. Airspeed, power settings, and air density. That's
right, same Lima, Knoxville approach out of here.
Knoxville approach. Hear you last clear. Continue VFR for 5687 Lima.
Thank you. Number 67 Romeo, downtown Island, 12 to 1 o'clock in about 5 miles.
Oh, roger, we're looking 67 Romeo.
67 Romeo, there is traffic about 2 miles north of the airport, southwestbound, indicating 2,000 types unknown.
Oh, roger, we're talking up 67 Romeo.
Roger.
Let's see, we should be able to see McGee Tyson from here. So you probably don't want sunglasses now. That'll help you see a little bit better.
Hey, could you get my glasses? It's in the case, and I'll just put these in there. If you want to grab my case.
Which one?
67 Romeo.
Oh, I think I can see it.
67 Romeo,
should be right behind me.
the only one that I have for you. Go ahead and squawk VFR frequency change approved. Have a good day.
VFR frequency approved. Good day, 67 Romeo.
Is it in your, not in your headset case, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Center Reed's right. It's going to maintain 4,000. Advise the airport in sight. 2 o'clock, 15 miles.
Aha. There's those.
Trade. I'm climbing a little bit now.
Yep, we want to make sure we're below 3,500 to stay out of their way. And 3,400 is okay. We just need to be under 3,500 for sure.
Well, I go to 3,300 to give us a little play.
Yep.
I'm not a professional yet.
Me either.
District 5221, clear visual approach runway 5 right.
One of these days, I'm going to get lazy.
Move your leg there for a second. Get us rich just a little bit.
Why'd you do that for?
Watching our exhaust gas temperature, I'm basically trying to keep it on that 12.5, the 125.
Why is that important?
That's just a good temperature for the exhaust based on our power setting. Yeah, that big clear area, that's McGee Tyson. You can't see any of the runways right now, but that's it. So don't get, hang on, left turn. We don't want to get into that inner ring. All right, that's far. That's good enough.
Knoxville departure, Aircopter 033 with you 1,500 for 2,000.
We're going to end up kind of grazing the sides of those mountains.
033, no departure, ready contact.
Okay.
Aircopter 033.
District 5221, connect Tower 121-2. Number 5687 Lima, connect line of center 133.6.
133.6 for 87 Lima. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to end up timing this just about right, because it'll be getting pretty much dark by the time we get back to downtown. And that's flying over downtown in the dark is one of the coolest things. You get to see all the lights and stuff. I really enjoy that.
I don't see any more planes.
No, you won't out here. We're in controlled airspace. The only airplanes that are out here are the ones that are trying to get to that airport or away from that airport. We're like the only person that just called up and said, hey, can we fly around in there? And they said,
just let me know when you're ready to go back up over downtown.
Roger, we'll advise for the 3 Charlie Tango. We're just going to continue about this radius from McGee Tyson for now, if you don't care.
That's fine. Wherever you want to go down to Miravalco is fine. Just let me know when you're ready to turn around.
Instead of turning around, we're just going to maintain this radius from the airport until we get back around downtown Island, if that works for you.
Okay, so you're just going to fly like a big arc around Knoxville?
That's it exactly, please, 3 Charlie Tango.
Mr. Request.
So they're used to somebody wanting to fly in here, see an exact thing and take some pictures and then turn around and go back to where you came from. We're just out here flying around. There's not a whole lot of people that have the confidence or balls or however you want to say it to call up air traffic control and say, hey, I'm going to come fly around over there. I got to take
But in this airspace, though, you have to contact.
What's that?
In this airspace, you have to contact them.
Yeah, you have to be talking to them the whole time. Like, you got to be listening to them and talking back when they talk to you.
That's something I'm going to have to get used to. Send me these pics.
Look hard. I don't know if the focus is working at all. Alright, so you can start to turn us right a little bit. So my house is, should be right down here on the right. I'll take, oh yeah, see the rock quarry? That's the rock quarry that you drive past getting to my house.
Yeah.
So, and, yep, I can see my house now.
If I had better directions. Oh wait, right
It's
there it
right
is.
up, yeah, right
there.
to the right, yep. There's your car in the driveway.
I'll be damned. Isn't that cool?
Telling you, man, that is like, there's nothing more fun than getting to come out here and do this stuff. So yeah, you're getting us out a little bit so you can turn in just a hair. Just a hair.
Well, I figured when I'd start looking that way, I'd start drifting the way I've been doing.
Yeah.
And I see we're about to enter the runway pattern here in a minute.
Oh, but that's fine for a controlled airspace because they know they're looking at us. They're not going to send another airplane to run into us.
Point taken.
So, flying in this airspace is when I feel the safest as far as not running into other airplanes. I mean, it doesn't mean you don't have to be looking, but you don't have to look quite as hard. And yeah, once we get in line with the runway, you'll be able to look down over there and you'll really see the runway. You see, you know, the whole airport come into sight. Yeah, I don't know if any of these are going to come out good. So yeah, we're right over top of Maryville right now.
That was pretty cool seeing your house in my car.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and drop down now. So you can continue down, and we're going to get down to about 2,500.
And the reason for that?
Because the airspace lower limit changes.
Oh, right here is where it changes, right
yeah,
there.
that horizontal line, yep.
Yeah.
It drops down to 2,500 there, so we want to get, and we don't have to drop down to 2,500 like before the line, but we want to be making our movement towards it. Tell you what though, man, this is just, that's a beautiful thing to get to come out here and look at. Yeah, you can power it back if you're not dropping enough.
Star 3 for exchange free, just
nosing
call me
her
when
over.
you're coming back up.
Turn this squelch up a little. It's probably a little aggressively pointing us down. You can
Well, yeah, I
level it
figured
out
it.
a
I
little.
was trying to get closer when we got
Oh,
to that line.
don't worry about it. As long as they see that we're working our way down there, that's not going to matter.
You have to call up when you cross that?
No, because we're still in the same airspace. It's just at that line, the airspace height changes. So basically hit this intersection. There you go.
2675 out of 14.5, 13,000 with
You can always tell the helicopters.
2675
Wow.
was approaching.
You hear the prop in the background?
5 right.
So this is Pellissippi Parkway. That road that you're seeing right there comes up and runs into 40. So this is all the West Knoxville shopping area.
Really? Where that, we can see it from here, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to take us over there just a little bit.
Okay. And then go ahead and start a right turn now.
Right turn?
Yeah, just a nice shallow right turn. That'll get us lined right up with flying
right
along
there, 40.
Yep. So that's actually the Kingston Pike exit on Pellissippi right there. So 40 is the next little road up.
Yeah.
Knoxville departure, car copier 00036 with you 1,300.
036, Knox departure, ready, contact.
036.
And then, yeah, we're going to take basically Interstate 40 will point us right at the airport.
Now, are we going to call them when we leave the airspace?
We'll call them before we leave the airspace. I mean, technically we're out of the airspace now because we're below it, but we're kind of grazing the bottom of it. But yeah, I'll basically, when we see the airport, I'll call them up and say, hey, we got, downtown in sight. And now we're listening to downtown traffic also. Actually, I'm going to listen to downtown weather.
Clear, below 12,000. Temperature 2, 3. Dew point 2, 2. Altimeter 2, 9er, 5.
That's Westtown Mall right over the nose. So if you fly us left some, to kind of get it to where you can see down to the interstate, you'll get a better view.
Hey, if you don't care, take another picture of that.
Take a picture of the...
Yeah, the downtown.
00033.
Probably should have tightened this up a little bit.
You didn't know what was coming. Yeah, I don't know that's going to come out. Light's getting a little bit too low. You'll be able to see it on the video some.
AC 2675, center maintain 4,000.
4,000 is 2675.
Now you can see all the lights at Maryville, Alcoa.
Airport. Automated weather observation 0, 0, 4, 7. Low wind, calm. Visibility more than 10.
Winds calm and 299.5. We're all set.
I could definitely tell you the winds are calm.
Yeah. I like checking them at the surface. Dropping a little bit there, buddy. You fly where you look. Yeah, when it's a little bit darker, you get a better view of downtown. So this is still kind of cool. Knox approach, 3 Charlie Tango.
Go ahead.
3 Charlie Tango has downtown in sight. We'll go ahead and squawk 1200 and switch to CTAF if you're alright with that.
Charlie Tango, roger, that's fine. I got one in the pattern just north of the airport. Ready to search the terminated. Squawk VFR. Free change approved. Good day.
Squawking VFR, thanks for all the help. Good night.
Anytime. We'll see you next time.
That dude's a fast talker.
You
AC
learn,
2675, flighting of...
you'll pick that up when you start flying a bunch. Everybody talks fast. Alright, so you want to keep our dotted line in line with that DKX line. I'll line it up and just, you keep it pointed there. That should bring it in. Give it a second to get settled.
Alright, I can put us on there.
Okay, yeah, you see what I'm trying to do? And we are currently, I think we're about 5 miles, yeah. 7 miles. Downtown Island traffic, Diamond 953 Charlie Tango, currently at 2,500, 7 miles west of the field, inbound for landing downtown.
Can we start dropping?
Yeah, sure. Do you see the airport? Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it from here. Get us full rich, get our fuel pump on. So yeah, that's all the downtown. That's actually the UT area that we're going to fly right over. And let's see, yeah, I can't quite get it so that you'll be able to see down into Neyland Stadium, but I get to see down into it. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I can go wide enough that you'll get to.
That was a shitty photo. I see what you're talking about now.
Yep. It's hard to get some good pictures. All right, I'm going to do a hard left bank as we pass Neyland Stadium, and that'll allow you to see down into it. So Neyland Stadium is right off the nose right now.
Yeah, I see it.
Downtown Island traffic, Diamond 953 Charlie Tango on 3 mile final for 8 downtown. Said there was somebody in the pattern, I don't see him. Alright, I'm not going to turn quite yet. Basically this turn is what will get me squared up on the runway.
I see the runway now.
Yep, you got the Neyland Stadium down here off the left.
That's pretty. Should have took a picture of that.
Yeah, it's hard
Too late.
to. Yep. I don't know, I kind of like just getting to enjoy seeing stuff myself.
Yeah, definitely should have tightened this
Alright,
up. I was
get
slacking.
fuel pumps on, all our lights are on, full rich. Get us slowed up here. We may end up having to fly the pattern here.
No, we got it.
Well, we might be too high. I don't know if I can drop us down that fast in this thing.
No, let me tell you, you can drop us down. No problem with that.
Well, that is not the way to do it. Not for approaching the runway. So what we are going to do is a forward slip. So forward slip means, I'll give you the view. So I'm going to basically kick the rudder one way, and then we're going to tilt the plane over, and that just drops it. Feel how fast we're dropping now?
How's that? Why is that working?
We're just making the plane less aerodynamic. Get squared back up over here.
So you're hitting the pedals really hard.
Yeah, I'm basically turning the rudder all the way, and you know that's making the plane want to turn, and I'm having to correct for it in the stick, and it's just making the plane try to fly sideways, which makes it less aerodynamic. We're in there now, so. And we're going to land a little bit long because of those geese.
I forgot about those little bastards. Yeah, right in the fucking way.
You fly in and out of this airport much, you don't forget about them. I don't see any tonight. Guess somebody cleared them out.
I definitely don't want to see them now.
Me either.
You just pressing the brakes up there?
Yep. This plane has differential brake steering, so it has a caster wheel on the nose. So the only thing that steers it is just pushing one brake a little bit harder than the other. Yeah, we can open our little windows there. Downtown Island traffic, Diamond 953 Charlie Tango, clear of the active, headed back to the shade hangars downtown.